Welcome to the Big Game Record Series, your go-to source for the short snippets of the North Island Red Deer trophies. Brought to you by Glacier Rifle Company. Experience the perfect blend of tradition and technology. Explore more with GRC. This is the penultimate head of the Rotorua herd, Paul A. Ernest, Utuhina stream, Mamaku Plateau, Rotorua, 1980. It's a 7x7. Lengths of 38 and 7, and the right hand side goes over 40. It's 40 and 3. The spread is 32 and 7, and the span is 24. Beams are 5 and 6 by 5 and 7, and coronets are 9 and 3 by 9 and 6. Brow tines of 11 and 2 by 11 and 5. Bays of 11 and 2 by 11 and 1. And trays of 14 and 4 by 12. In the tops now, the outer royals are 13 by 13 and 4. Inner rolls of 4 and 6 both sides, back tines of 17 and 5 by 21, and outer off the back tines of 9 and 4 by 10, for a total of 323 and 3/8. This fine trophy taken by Paul Ernest is one of the highest scoring specimens by the Douglas system that has been taken in the Rotorua area. It was secured in the headwaters of the Utuhina stream, a watershed rising in the Rotorua forest of the Mamaku Plateau, draining eastwards through the city of Rotorua, there to enter the lake. Ernest was trapping possums and knew the area well. On this occasion, he had entered the forest through the Paradise Valley from Ongotahi, and like a lot of bush country in this area, outside of plantation forest, presented extremely difficult travelling and was hard to negotiate in places. The stag was heard to roar in old sawmill workings, Ernest answering him from two different positions. From his second location, he heard his quarry crashing down through the bush along an old tram track towards where he had emitted his initial calls. The stag was obviously in a very aggressive frame of mind and was not going to tolerate intruders. Ernest hurriedly but quietly retraced his steps towards the first position he had used, and there shot the stag at a range of about 30 metres. Knowledge of the area, always handy. Righto, last up from Rotorua, Stuart Hamlet, Utuhina stream, Mamaku Plateau, Rotorua again, 2 years later, 1982. Be sure to be subscribed. This one goes 40, so yeah, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're sharing this around, especially if you're knowing people in the Rotorua area. It's good to know a bit of the history before we move on to King Country, the final of the Big Game Record Series, and one that means a lot to the guys at Glacier Rifle Company. See you there. This is the New Zealand Big Game Record Series Volume 5, the Red Deer Part 1, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, incorporated by D. Bruce Banwell, with permission from the publisher by Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360 Auckland, 1140 New Zealand. The book itself printed by Prolong Press Limited, China. The copyright is D. Bruce Banwell 2009, first published 2009, all rights reserved.